What is going on, folks? Will Turbid here for Demand the Truth. Fake Mike, real news, Auditing America. Welcome to Auditing America alongside Chase from the AllenReport.com.
How are you?
I am Will Turbid.
How's it going on?
Guys, what's going on? We got the legend of the double list. At the end of this video, I need you guys to all stay tuned because at the end of this video, I'm going to tell you guys, all the viewers at home, get this feed out right now. I have an exclusive right now. Is Mr. America Illuminati confirmed? Whoa.
What?
The answer might surprise you. Stay tuned for the answer. I want to talk about a couple things up front first. Let's see. Let's take a look at this. Let's see what we got. I was reading some of the comments, so I wanted to start off with a couple of those too. Some good and some bad. First, Tim Stark, tell Will he needs to slam that mic a little harder. We like the bounce and catch technique, so I'll be working on that for sure. And shout outs to everybody here in the Allen Report as well too. We're live streaming on the Allen Report as well. Yeah, we're gonna try that slam and catch technique. We do. I don't want to slam it too loud on the ground right now, but got some other. Let's see. Someone's saying we need to go down to Brevard County or Brevard County. So I think we're going to check that out, distinctive MF. But we're definitely going to talk about, is Auditing America Illuminati confirmed? And then this is another comment, one more before we start into this live stream. What would happen if nobody paid attention to them, including the cop and city workers? The cop didn't respond to suspicious activity. Everyone ignored him. There would be no videos, no views. Who is going to sit and watch a video of a building and parking lot without having interactions with people? These auditors would go broke and end up on welfare. And that's why Mr. America does what he does, because we're waiting for the day that we can just show up everywhere with our cameras and not be bothered. The reason we go out and do this is because we are bothered. It's because the mainstream news with their makeup, they get a special big farm military industrial complex. They get all these special things, but we don't. So we just want to be able to have the same right as them with our backwards hat and my stupid backwards fake microphone. We just want to have the same opportunity, the same God-given rights, the same constitutionally protected inalienable rights to everybody. So yes, actually, Ronald Doan, what would happen? I don't know, because we've never seen it happen on a mass scale. We've got a few passes here and there. But, you know, someone was asking you in the comments, Mr. America, what would you think the ratio would be in your own mind? I mean, there's no way to add up. You've got over 700 videos now. What would you say, like, the ratio to pass to fails is? Like, how many times out of 10 do we get a pass compared to a fail? And what do you determine a pass or a fail?
Well, most of our videos are definitely fails, unfortunately. But I would say probably like 85% of the videos that we do are fails. Sometimes they don't tell us, hey, stop filming, but they're rude. You know, we're trying to see if they respect our right to film. We're trying to see if they're professional, if they are courteous, if they want to actually be there and are happy to be there serving the public.
And not only that, sorry to cut you off, Enrique, but these people, they might be good people. However, they're not taking their job or their oath serious to the level that we as Americans need it to be. So at the end of the day, they might be nice people, and that's why you might hear us say, oh, you're a good guy or whatever, but you're not taking your oath to the Constitution to where it needs to be up here. So just thank you.
And it's not even the Constitution, too, as Enrique and Mr. Allen from the AllenReport.com point out all the time. These people, not just police officers, but anybody that works in public service, also, not anybody, but more often than not, I mean, it's I've seen it in print across this country, also in federal buildings. There's a code of ethics, especially for police officers. And part of that code of ethics is to treat people with courtesy and respect, to be polite. So their job is not only the Constitution, but they're supposed to treat their superiors, like Captain Will and Ace Pilot over here, Chase from the Allen Report, and Mr. America. We're their superiors. We're their bosses. They hate when you say that. They hate when you say, we're your boss. They hate when you remind them of the fact that, no, you work for me, because they do. We give them that job. We, the people, created government to enshrine our rights. People think that the Bill of Rights is a list of rights that we get. Actually, it's a prohibition on things that government cannot do to us. And, you know, another commenter pointed this out, and it was a good reminder for me that this is the U.S. Constitution right here. Going through the articles here. Sorry, I had it on Article 6. Here we are, sorry. Scroll back. So this is the second paragraph of Article 6 here. This Constitution and the laws of the United States, which shall be made in pursuance thereof, and all treaties made, or which shall be made, under the authority of the United States, shall be supreme law of the land.
Supreme law of the land.
And the judges in every state shall be bound thereby, anything in the Constitution or laws of any state to the contrary notwithstanding. What does that mean? That basically means that this book, this Constitution, and any laws made in pursuance after the fact that line up with the Constitution. Thank you very much for the super chat, Matthew Adonis.
Thank you.
Shout outs back to you, Matthew Adonis. Just want to let you guys know that I have a brand new channel. It's youtube.com/Fake Mike Real News, new channel. So check that out. But people will say, well, you know, the 10th Amendment says that states have the rights to make up whatever laws that they want. So, I mean, that was the whole argument during the Confederacy. States were like, yeah, we can own slaves because it's states' rights. Well, actually, it's not, because even though the founding fathers thought that so-called African Americans were 3/5 of a person, meanwhile saying all men are created equal, they understood the fact. These people understood the fact. Thank you guys for bearing with me, because I usually talk really fast. Everyone's like, this nice jacket, take over, this dude won't shut up. Yeah, guys, I'm the mouth of Auditing America. I'm the mouth and ass of Auditing America. I know you guys don't like that. And even Mr. America doesn't agree with everything that I say. But he believes in free speech so much, he allows me to say it. So if you like what I'm saying, or if you don't like it, fine, who cares? But I'm talking about the Constitution here. Thank you very much. That you may be true, Scotch J. That may be true. I haven't found definite proof, but I've found some very interesting threads there, so who knows? But what I do know is bone broth is amazing. So what I'm saying here, Article 6 of the Constitution says, that's why I'm going on this rant about slavery and constitutional rights. Basically, what you're doing has to be constitutional and link up with the Constitution. You can't create a right. It says right here, anything in the Constitution or laws of any state to the contrary notwithstanding. So we're saying here, guys, is that we have our rights. You can't take them away, and you can't make up something that is an antithesis of your constitutional right. So you can't say, oh, you know, states' rights say you have slavery. States' rights say you can't have the Second Amendment. State rights say that the NSA is legal. So, or you don't have same thing with stop and frisk, right? That was unconstitutional. Someone said, do we have any suits? No, because here in Rhode Island, and Mr. America and myself have also called lawyers in Massachusetts, South Carolina, everywhere. Not everywhere, but we've been in several states. We call people because we've had our rights violated multiple times on camera, and no office of any lawyer has ever returned our call. So it's very unfortunate. However, I am working with several people, and if anybody knows a constitutional lawyer, let me know. I'll give you 30%, right? I want to be able to pay my own way and audit America with Auditing America and Chase from the Allen Report. So I would love to win a settlement. But unfortunately, because it's not just the money aspect, we also can't just let people destroy our rights and arrest us at any time. Because I've been arrested so many times the last couple of years. Every single one of those cases has been dismissed, but I got to wake up early. I got to miss a day from work. I got to go downtown. I can't leave to go travel. I'm losing money. So it's really tough. So I'm going to start auditing the courtroom. I'm going to start working pro bono. I've been up in the law library. Been working with some people in Rise of the Moors. Thank you, Zach. ACLU, the local ACLU, I see somebody putting down the comments there. I'm going to check the Allen Report's comments too in a sec. But the ACLU doesn't want anything to do with me, because the ACLU locally in Providence, they actually stood up for somebody that was a registered bad boy, if you know what I mean, they took his case over Enrique's case. So some guy that had abused people, the local ACU here in Rhode Island, and I approached the head of the local ACU in Rhode Island, and I said, hey, what do you think about First Amendment auditing, First Amendment audits? Well, actually, I think sometimes they can be, well, the idea is all good. And so they care more about people that would rather abuse kids than the First Amendment in the local ACU. So. Lakeland, we've been to Lakeland. What about the Massel report? Yeah. IG, thank you so much. That debate, I won that debate. They didn't say anything that was correct. And then they called the cops and I got the case dismissed because they made up, that was a whole stuff. I did a whole video on that. So yeah, what about that? I mean, the case was completely dismissed and they would rather call the cops than engage in intellectual debate. So if you call the cops, you lose a debate, okay? First and foremost. Yeah.
Hey, Heather.
Nolan Frank, I will most assuredly be coming to Southern California. We're going to try to get
Silence boy.
What did he say? I don't know. Thank you for being Odd America. Can you announce me need subs? Yes, I will announce you.
Boy.
Silence boy. IW announced.
Thank you, man.
You guys, fun
Shout outs to Silence Boy.
Shout outs to Rhode Island. Shout outs to Rhode Island. So, what was I saying here? Let me get back to what I was saying. You guys are too crazy. Let's see. All right. So, anyways, I was talking about Article 6, right? Basically, what I'm saying here, if you read the document, you go ahead. And it's very important. I encourage everybody to go and read the Federalist and Anti-Federalist papers. Thank you, Ahmed. Thank you very much. And to everybody that's been super chatting today and of all time. Really helps us out. So
yes.
Thank you very much.
Very much. Thank you.
Basically, guys, this thing here, Article 6, amongst other things, ensures the fact that our constitutional rights will be enshrined. Nobody can make up an unconstitutional law. So when they go back to you and say, well, the states have the rights to make a police force or take away your guns, actually, no, they don't. So there's that. Oh, another thing, Poster 7. People are saying, oh, Will, you're quoting wrong part of the Poster 7. And actually, some of the haters actually started to get it right now. Because not only do we have the right for news and advertising purposes, people say, well, the postmaster, oh, and I'm going to bring something else up too. The postmaster, so hang tight, Allen Report. Don't forget, we're gonna find out right now, is Mr. America actually Illuminati confirmed? Because we've had some rumors going on. And I'm going to be the one to tell you what is really the truth here. So, where was I going? Right?
Break it all down for you in a second.
All right, so let's check out what's going on in the Allen Report. Let's see what's going on.
I think you got a question up here, Will.
Yes, the nurse with the COVID shot is being reported she passed away. I have not heard about that. I did hear that 4 out of 30,000 people in one trial developed Bell's palsy. I have been hearing about some of the side effects. Also, it's very unfortunate that we will not be able to sue any of the vaccine manufacturers or U.S. government if there's any negative ramifications or side effects. So yay, Big Pharma, we win again. I want to say shout outs to D News. D News is the ish. I love D News. Make sure you go over to the Allen Report. Check that out. So Poster 7, they say, oh, well, the postmaster can ask you to leave and say you don't have the right to be in here. And then at the bottom, the second to last paragraph,
he actually does have the right to ask you to leave.
You have the right to ask.
He can ask
we have the right to
he
deny.
wants.
Exactly. It says right in the second to the last paragraph of Poster 7 that nothing construed in this document should be used to abrogate any of the rights or any of the laws. And it says right here that that shall be the supreme law of the land, the Constitution.
Gabriel, thank you.
Montreal. Yo.
Thank you.
We're going to go visit you, and we're going to grab some poutine, and we're going to grab some beers. It's going to be fresh.
Thank you, Gabriel. Thank you so much.
Mucho gracias.
And then let's get to this little ditty right here. Flag code. Now, the thin blue line. The thin blue line is a crazy, crazy thing. So let's go to flag code. This is from military.com. But actually, I like going to Cornell, but military.com is fine too. So flag code. I'm going to read a little bit off flag code so you guys know right now that Okay, so I want to jump even further back about flag code. Important stuff right here. People say, well, the Constitution is just this and that. First of all, I'm not a constitutionalist. As I said earlier in this live stream, when the Constitution was written, so-called African Americans were only considered 3/5 of a human. And I do believe that the Constitution is a great leap forward in man's mental and political evolution, but I do think there's other steps to be made after that. So I think the Constitution is a good start, and I think we should start there, but I think after that, there's other things to go. So if you guys want to learn more about my personal philosophy, follow me on fakemikerealnews.com, youtube.com/fakemikerealnews, so we can talk about that there. But talking about flag code and the Constitution, first of all, flag code is not the Constitution. Most people don't know that actually the guy that wrote the Pledge of Allegiance was a socialist, and they used it to sell flags, right? So most people don't understand that. And the flag code is not constitutional. You will not find flag code in the U.S. Constitution. However, it was something that was developed. And the reason I point out that some of these people are in violation of flag code or in violation of a breach of our constitutional rights is because they swore an oath to protect the constitutional rights. And there's people that claim they value the flag and what it represents. So when they're desecrating the flag, according to flag code, official flag code from military.com and cornell.edu, I think they would want to know if they really love that flag, if they really love the country and the Constitution, that they're desecrating it. So, talk about flag code. First, I have to remind me later on the ad. All right, starts off right here. No disrespect should be shown to the flag of the United States of America. The flag should not be dipped to any person or thing. Regimental colors, state flags, and organization or institutional flags are not to be dipped as a mark of honor. The flag should never be displayed with the Union down, except as a signal of dire distress in instances of extreme danger to life or property. So now that's important too. This is separate. It has nothing to do with desecrating the flag. I want to know right now. I'm gonna check the Allen Report, youtube.com/the Allen Report. I'm gonna check all these guys watching in this chat right now. 193. I need 250 watching this, and there's only 97 likes. Smash that like, guys. Please find Auditing America on Instagram. It's all together. Auditing America.
Everybody, right now, hit the
Auditing
like
America.
button, please. Please hit the like button, or you're being disorderly. For
Now, it says right here, the flag should never be displayed upside down except as a signal of dire distress. Now, I want to see here. Do you think now, in 2020, with all of our rights being taken away, Mr. America going across the country, and that's why Mr. America does what he does, do you think that we should all buy a United States flag if you don't already have one and put it outside of our homes and wave it upside down? Do you believe that we should be, at this point, we should be wearing shirts with the flag upside down, even though it's against flag code, or waving the flag upside down? Because we, in my opinion, I believe that we are in a time of dire distress. I believe that our constitutional, inalienable, God-given rights are no longer there. So I want you guys to put one in the chat if you think we should all use our United States flags or buy United States flags and wave them upside down as a signal. And that's also a talking point. So I want to see how many people in the Allen Report and Auditing America agree with me. So put one if you think we should go and start flying them upside down, or two to think that you don't, three if you support Hitler. Okay, C. Jones, John Love, yep, Santos, okay. Okay, guys, I think this is something we're going to start doing. I personally am going to fly a United States flag. I have one in my home. I didn't bring one traveling. And one, everyone's agreeing here. Let's check the Allen Report. One. Auditing America, one. Romania.
One.
All right, guys, let's do it. 333. Somebody actually likes Hitler out there. Great. You know who else liked Hitler? Stalin, for a small point of time. And then
For 1% of the time.
And then he went and invaded on Stalin. So let's check this out. All right. So let's see. And now I want to make one more point, but let's see here. The flag should never be used as wearing apparel, bedding, or drapery. So that specifically says you should never wear it on You can't make sheets out of it. You shouldn't make a hat out of it. You shouldn't. It shouldn't be a mask, right? And then we'll get to this later. But I'm curious to see what not only what Chase from the Allen Report thinks, because I've been ranting and raving, and I usually talk a lot, but now I'm talking really a lot. But Chase, we've been doing a lot of videos the last couple of days. Not only that, but I wanted your take on flag code in the Constitution, because everywhere we go, we see the thin blue lines. And Mr. America said, hey, 85% of the time we're a fail when we go auditing. What's been your experience with that?
Well, my experience with auditing Fake Mike, Real News, make sure you go to his channel, check him out, hit that subscribe button. Fake Mike, Real Report here, to answer your question. So the experience I have when auditing is sometimes intense. You deal with a lot of tyrants who will tyrannically, like you guys saw in Pennsylvania on Auditing America. Check out that channel. Make sure you subscribe. In Pennsylvania at the State House, we pretty much ran into a tyrannical cop who said he wouldn't arrest his own, and that, I'm pretty sure that was the same place that Auditing America got his property taken by the police. So there's people like that out there who, when I'm experiencing that experience right there is very intense. Now, there's other audits where you have experiences where you walk right in and the chief of police comes out, shakes your hand, and gives you a whole tour of the whole place. So, and that's what we want. That's what they're there for. You know what I'm saying?
Totally.
So
it has happened, but how many times has that happened though? It's the rare. Like, so if out of 100%, how many times do you think you get a pass? Just off the top of your head. I know there's no way to scientifically do it. We could add it up one day, but just off the top of your head.
I would say 0 to 1% of the time there's a pass on my own. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, it's usually that number, and that's why I was reading the comment earlier that, what would happen if everybody just ignored us? Well, then you're right. There wouldn't be as First Amendment auditors. And that's why Mr. America and Chase from the Allen Report, the AllenReport.com, everybody watching in the Allen Report and Auditing America, he also has his own websites, the AllenReport.com. So go check that out. Now, moving ahead to flag code here, this is Article G, if you will, or Section G, if you will. And people say, hey, Will, you're wearing makeup now. You sold out. You're wearing makeup. No. I just went outside in the sun for the first time. All right? Never wear makeup. How dare you? Dare you? How dare you? All right, so Article G right here. The flag should never have placed upon it, nor any part of it, nor attached it any mark, insignia, letter, word, figure, design, picture, or drawing of any nature. Let me read that back to you, thin blue line boys. And the thin gray line. There's There's like 35 different lines right now.
Yeah.
How many lines?
Throw them all in there.
Just throw every line in there. Just whisk
Throw
it
all
up.
up in there.
Whisk it up. So I'm going to read that again for the thin blue line. All right.
They got the thin gray line.
Thin gray line
for the correctional officers.
And you know what? We
might as well make an auditing line in the American flag now. We might as well.
Everybody else is desecrating the flag.
They are making sure that every agency in the government desecrates the flag right on our faces.
Bad.
The NSA actually came up with a new line, but it's invisible. We can't see it. It's just there. It's spying on us. It sucks. So we'll hear this again. To anybody wearing a thin blue line, you're in direct violation of U.S. flag code. You can find it on military.com, my $40 crack Metro PCS phone, right? You can find it right there, military.com.
And he's still out here getting the best documentation and auditing done.
Yeah, we are. We're out here. We're confronting people. We never gave up on that. We confronted General Flynn the other day, too. And I got assaulted by an old lady for that. All right, so right here, the flag should never have placed upon it, nor any part of it, nor attached to any mark, insignia, letter, word. So what's a mark? A thin blue line. What's a design? A thin blue line. Drawing. What's a drawing? A thin blue line. Right? Most people don't know that more garbage men die in the line of duty, typically, than police officers. But nobody cares about that. Oh, and this is something I wanted to talk to you guys about, right? One thing we often see while doing this auditing is people will back up or walk away or put their hands on their weapons. They always do this, too. They always do this.
10-4, go forward, move along, please.
So we need this as a thumbnail. When someone photoshops some cop stuff on us and photoshops some hats, and take this, turn this into a taser or a lighter. What you got in the car? What you got in that car, guys? Anything I should know about? Any drugs or alcohol? We got some guys with some cameras right here. Let's take all the people off the murders and detectives and get them down here right away and harass these kids.
I need all units.
So what the hell was I just saying? I'm totally losing my train of thought with that dead on.
You were talking about the thin blue line and the flag code.
Yeah, well, one, I think we got to really start waving those flags upside down and just going. Then people, that's really a good talking point. But what I was saying, as you can see right on my cheap ass, ghetto ass phone, is it's all here in black and white. We have more people as garbage men that get hurt in the line of duty. And this is what I was going to bring up to these guys right here. And the question I had for Chase from the Allen Report, theallenreport.com, theallenreport.com, the Allen Report. Sorry about that. Report.com, theallenreport.com. So
we got people watching us from India right now.
What part of India?
Shout out where you're from.
And I'm going to go to the comments for a second. I haven't forgot. The next thing I'm going to address is Mr. America Illuminati confirmed. So one thing I constantly see with these law enforcement types is they get uncomfortable or they get scared. Why do you guys think that there's, one, so many scared people working in law enforcement, and two, why do you guys think they're scared?
Well, I mean, a lot of people are afraid of the unknown. They're afraid of not knowing what's going to happen to them.
Answer.
You know, when you're in the police force, I'm sure they tell you. I'm sure who knows what goes on, really, because look how they act. So you got to think about all the perspectives.
A very deep answer from Chasing the Allen Report. That's a different type of perspective that you get. And not only do you get a different perspective on the angles when we're here, but he travels across this whole country to document some of the most crazy and historic things. This guy's been in the Chaz zone. He's on TikTok. He's on MySpace, all this stuff. That's what the kids tell me. But no, this guy's been everywhere. In all seriousness, he's traveled across this whole country. This guy went into the middle of the Chaz zone by himself. That's crazy. That takes a lot of cojones. So shout out from Chasing the Allen Report. All right. So this is the comment I wanted to get to. Here's the answer I wanted to get to. And then I want to get to you guys' questions. I'm going to be taking questions. Chase from the Allen Report is going to field a couple questions too. Who knows? Mr. America might even get here. But the real thing that everyone's tuning in for right now, let's be honest, everybody really wants to know, is Mr. America auditing America all together with no spaces or underscores, auditing America, auditing America, auditing America, auditing America on Instagram and TikTok, and all that good stuff. Is he Illuminati confirmed? Is he Taylor Swift, Illuminati, Jay-Z, Beyonce, Illuminati confirmed? So I took a couple minutes last night before I was falling asleep. And this is a comment from Second Floor Basement, so shout outs to you. Shiny Sonic says, there's the man. He's not afraid to confront others. The Chris Hansen of First Amendment. He's the GOAT. And then Second Floor Basement. I can't talk, guys. This is why you guys need to get active, right? Because I can barely put words together. Says, wise up. At point 15 in the video we did the live stream the other night, they're blatant sellouts. And that's because Mr. America starts off the video and he goes, if you slow it down, I put it down to super slow speed, and he goes, and he goes. So I have to tell you right now, I'm sorry, guys, but Mr. America is my friend. He's helped me out a lot, but I have to tell you, he is actually Illuminati confirmed. That's how he got all of his followers. I actually walked in the other night, and he was sacrificing a goat to Molech. He was licking his fingers from the blood. He said, please, YouTube, give me another 200 subscribers. Wipe out. So he is Illuminati confirmed. Absolutely. No, just kidding. Obviously not. So you guys see, we're being joking here. So
satire.
Yeah, it's satire, guys. It's a joke, right? If Mr. America was Illuminati confirmed, we wouldn't do the 2 for $5 mix and match sandwiches, right? We'd be eating steak, right? This jacket would be actual gold. I would have actual gold on it, right? And I'd have a cane with the whisk at the top, and I walk like that. And I have some 70s pimp glasses. So I just thought that comment was funny, and I wanted to give it to you. All right, let's go to the comments. You guys have any questions? Let's start with Auditing America, and then we'll do the monkey dance. People always want me to dance monkey dance, but you have to throw bananas at me. You have to throw bananas at me. If you want a monkey to dance, you got to compensate him. If I'm a monkey, need some bananas. All right, let's go over to Chemtrail Cowboy over here on the Allen Report. Constitution is suspended or would be allowed to assemble. You're right. And that's something that I've been harping on for a very long time, Chemtrail Cowboy, is they've been suspended even before COVID. And you can't, here in Rhode Island, or my home state of Rhode Island, I should say, they put your rights on a pause. It says right here in the Declaration and the Constitution, our rights are inalienable, and government was created to enshrine and protect our inalienable rights. So that means you can't put them on pause or suspend them. Otherwise, if you do that, you're guilty of treason. And you know what we do to treasonous people. And I don't think it actually should be hanging. I think we should bring back tar and feathering. I think
That's
so.
a good point. Petition for it.
I think that we should just tar and feather these people. I think that these criminals, I'm talking about the real baddies, the ones at the super tippity top, even they deserve to be tarred and feathered. Let's see. Paul DeMarco, what it do? Michael, they don't know the law. Yes, that's why Mr. America says, is that like a law?
Is that like a law?
Specifically, is that like a law?
What law? U.S. code.
Is that like a law?
People are domesticated sheep, someone said. Subscribing to Will the Truth. Thank you. Please find my new channel. Thank you for the super chat. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from India. Thank you very much, in fairness. I wish you the same. Will, any major outlets offer you employment? You're a pretty good presence. No, they have not, because what I say is something that they would never want on the major outlets, and that's why I do what I do, and that's why Mr. America, although he doesn't always agree with what I say, allows me to talk, is because he believes in freedom of speech. CNN, Fox News, even Young Turks, the InfoWars, they don't completely believe in free speech, right? You got to kind of go along with their ideology. Now, everyone has a biases, right? Being a journalist, you're supposed to not have any biases, but I have a biases. I want the truth, right? I want to find out what's really going on. So some of these other people have biases where they want to cover up for the government or, big pharma or the military industrial complex. And that's not my purview. So thank you for the question. Annette, hello from Michigan. Right back at you. Annette, where are you tuning in from? Where are you guys on the Allen Report chat tuning in from? I want to know where you guys are.
Where's everyone coming in
God
from?
bless you. Auditing America, where you guys are. We're Silence Boy. Get at me. You guys already know. Find me on Instagram, Demand the Truth All Together. Find Chase from the Allen Report there. Auditing America's there. Auditing America All Together. Go follow him. Right? He's also on TikTok. Right? And look, I'm not. I talk to people online. I encourage people to reach out to me. So find me on Demand the Truth Instagram. Follow me. Send me a message. All right? I might not get back to you that second, but I will go and I will get back to you. Especially if I'm traveling, it takes a little longer than usual to get back, right? Because I'm just going to backpack, right? My whole life out of a backpack. And yeah, please, guys, do me a favor and go to Fake Mike Real News on YouTube. Give me a subscription, youtube.com/Fake Mike Real News. I need to get my watch hours up so I can go live on my mobile phone. Over the last couple of weeks, I've been wanting to go live and share things with you, but I haven't been able to. So if you guys go over there and watch some of my videos, I'd appreciate giving me a subscription. I've already hit the subscription number. But that's why it's even more important to check out Chase from the Allen Report, because his channel the last couple of weeks, we've been in Georgia, South Carolina, we were in DC for the crazy protests. We've been everywhere. What are some of the craziest things that you've seen on this trip? I mean, we did DC.
The craziest thing so far on this trip had to have been in Washington, D.C., the capital, where the Brown boy got stabbed there in the street.
Yeah, tell people about that video. What's the name of that video? Because you were right on the spot. This made international news, and he has the video. The Allen Report has the video of this whole thing going down.
So the name of the video is Antifa member. Oh no, it's like, whoa, Antifa member goes into lion's den. It's right on my channel. It's only like 2 minutes long. It's not very long, but you get to see the attacker and everything go down. Get pushed by a cop, and I'm such like in adrenaline rush. I don't even say anything to the cop. It was so bizarre, but definitely a time to be alive. Mr. Fake Mike Real News.
Yeah, it's something that I feel really grateful. You know, I'm always pretty grateful about life. I think that gratitude is the attitude of abundance. I'm all about that. But I felt especially grateful after we came back from that protest. And shout out to Kriston T. Harris from the Rundown Live, Justin Wallace from We Are Change, and also Gabriel Brown, who was there in the thick of things with us. And I felt pretty good when we got back to the hotel because, you know, 4 people got stabbed. A whole bunch of people got beat down. Proud Boys were fighting with people.
And word on the street is that January 6th, there's supposed to be another major protest happening on the Capitol and the surrounding areas. So we're hoping to get down there. So thank you very much for all of you who have already super chatted. Thank you. That's going to go towards the trip.
Yeah, I'm trying to get down. Chase, I'll probably go there. And someone just super chatted right now. Nas, when are we coming back to Buffalo? Hey, I love Buffalo. I love Buffalo. Oh, man. Oh, by the way, fun fact here. We have a Buffalo chicken wing First Amendment audit. That's right. We did a food review. Me, Chase from the Allen Report, and Auditing America, Mr. America from Auditing America on Instagram all together, Auditing America on TikTok all together. So look forward to that video. Hopefully, like the commenter said, we go into public places one time and we're never bothered in the future. And then we can just go review chicken wings and tacos and beers, right? That would be cool. Tacos. Heather Ray, exactly, Mr. America. Thank you so much. I want to give a big shout out
I love you, Heather.
To Mr. America. And the reason why is I've been an activist for like 16, 17 years. And I've always been trying to tell people, oh, hey guys, did you know about the Council on Foreign Relations? Hey, you ever heard of the Bilderbergs? What you boys and girls think about the Trilateral Commission? And 4 people watched. But luckily, thanks to Mr. America and an elaborate death threat against one of his family members, I'm able to talk to whatever I want now. Just kidding. Just totally kidding. Well, let's see. Oh, yeah. Bill Black is telling Chase, you should wear those Ray-Ban glasses while auditing again. I've seen you do it once or twice and never again. You rock those glasses, fam. You're absolutely right. Chase does that. Chase is going to get his own brand of aviators.
What was the name of that again? I can't recall off the top.
It's going to be the Allen Auditing America Aviators, and it's going to be the 4 aces. And you're going to have the spades, the clubs, the hearts, the diamonds, and it's just going to be 25 karat titanium, double platinum, gold, diamond, zirconium, dog.
Exclusive.
Hey, do visit me in India, American team. I would love to. I would love to go to India. Given the opportunity for an interview, would you choose Trump or Biden? Will, that's a good question. That's a tough one. I mean, I've confronted Joe Biden.
Well, you know,
3 times right now, but I would choose, only because of that, and I haven't had the chance to confront Trump, although Mr. America has a video with Donald Trump, so stay tuned. That's going to be being released. It could be tomorrow, it could be 10 years from now, but that video will come out. We got to keep something to ourselves a little bit, right? We got to tease something. So it'd be Trump. What about you? Because I got some questions for Trump. The questions I had for Biden, we confronted Biden with the questions. I got kicked out. And then Enrique is like, and you can't touch him either. And then Joe Biden's like, oh, come on, man. Just leave me alone. Just leave me alone.
He said, come on, pal. Give me a break.
Give me a break, man. Just leave me alone. So we've already owned Joe Biden 3 times. Chase from the Allen Report there, right on the scene. We've already owned the crap out of him 3 times. So I'd be looking forward to Trump. And I would love to have an interview. I would love to one day, the future gets so good that not only do we have 2 candidates like Trump and Biden, but we also have the Libertarian and the Greens, the Socialists, all there. And I would love to, instead of have these phonies from ABC and CNN moderating debate, I'd love to sit up there with all the candidates, not just the corporately pick one. And I'd love to moderate that debate myself. So maybe we can get a petition, 1,000 million quadrillion subscribers, all go over, say Will Turbot debates. Will Turbot hosts and moderates the next debate. So we'll see that. And I'm always open to debate too. If people agree or disagree with me, I've been wrong many times before. And because I've been wrong, I've been able to change my mind. I'm an open-minded skeptic. So if something I'm saying is wrong, please reach out to me. Or if you want to debate me, or if you want to have a discussion with me, demand the truth on Instagram is the best way to find me.
What do you think about removing all the feds out of the state?
I think that it should be that way. I don't think that, first of all, there should be any feds, okay? One, they shouldn't be in our states. That goes against the Third Amendment in a way. Thank you very much, Waldemar. Long time no see. Yes, we're going to try to get out there. So the thing is, the Second Amendment actually talks about that better. We'll start there. A well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. And unfortunately, it already has, and that's a whole nother video and a whole nother side note, but we'll get to that on a whole nother day. So a well-regulated militia. Well-regulated militia was what? Did George Washington have a bunch of Predator drones and stealth fighters and Raptors? No. He had farmers, he had schoolboys, he had regular Joes, he had blacksmiths. It was me, it was Chase, it was Mr. America, it was everybody. It wasn't an elite group of people who had centralized power. As a matter of fact, this country was created because there was too much centralized power. So well-regulated militia, that's us, that's all of us, that's every man, woman, and child. Not too young, but once they're sophisticated enough. And not every man, woman, and child. I mean, I believe they have the right to, but should they? I don't know. But it says right here, a well-regulated militia, that's us. The right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. So the feds are us. Hypothetically, theoretically, according to the Constitution, the feds are us. We should be the feds. The FBI is unconstitutional. The CIA is unconstitutional. The NSA is unconstitutional. They're completely unconstitutional and illegal. So that's how I feel about that. I don't think the Fed should be there. However, there are certain times where I do believe that federal force, it's kind of like Thomas Jefferson. Thomas Jefferson was famous for, being even more libertarian and more constitutional than even some of our other founding fathers. And yet he went and did the Louisiana Purchase, which was completely unconstitutional. But by doing that, he almost tripled or doubled the size of the United States. I don't know the exact triple-double number, but he massively expanded the United States, even though it was unconstitutional. But most people look at that as a win. I'm not necessarily so sure about that. But there have been instances, for example, when federal troops have been sent in to desegregate schools, right? So when in the South, they still had the separate but equal stuff going on. Can you believe that was constitutional? That's why they'd be like, oh, go. Can you imagine? That's what we go up to cops and be like, look, we just want our rights. We're just saying this, that, that. And the cops be like, look, I'm not a lawyer. You have to go see a lawyer for that, right? And that's what the first cops, some of the first cops in the South were created to catch runaway slaves. Factoid there. And the other ones in Boston that were created to protect private businesses. So fascism and catching slaves is how police started. Yay! By the way, there's no word mention of police in the Constitution, by the way. So there have been times like desegregation where federal troops, although they're could be arguably technically unconstitutional, have been used to secure our rights. So I'm thankful for that. All right, guys, it's going to be wrap up time in a minute or so right here. I'm going to take a couple final questions for Chase from theallenreport.com, theallenreport.com, theallenreport.com. He's on YouTube, theallenreport.com, and he's also on Instagram, and also he's on Cash App. So hook him up, help him get to the December 6th thing. I know money's tight for all of us. If you guys have if you're a Saudi oil billionaire, or if you're a Rothschild, Just kidding. Please donate. If you don't, opinion on AOC, that's going to take a whole nother video for that one. That's a whole nother video. Got you all live on my device. Thank you very much. Let's see. New Zealand. Oh, I'd love to go to New Zealand. All right, I'm going to check a couple final comments here on the Allen Report. Let's see. Yes, you're right, Mike Zone. You're right, Mike Zone, about that. How are the FBI, NSA, et cetera, CIA unconstitutional? Good question, Paul DeMarco. The reason they're unconstitutional is because this country, and George Washington spoke out about a standing army, right? And that's what the well-regulated militia is, right? They didn't say we should have an army, a navy, a CIA, an NSA. The CIA specifically was created during, its predecessor, the OSS, had its origins during World War II, but the CIA, this is too much of a long question right here. Yes, I'm only hearing things that are unconstitutional. Yeah, I'll give you a list of things that are constitutional, Cheetah. What do you want me to say, Cheetah? I'm just an idiot with the backwards hat and fake microphone. That's why I encourage everybody out here to get active non-violently and help me out, because if you think that an idiot with a backwards hat, no makeup on, is going to stop predator drones, going to stop $23 trillion in debt, the longest, most illegal and constitutional war, genetically modified foods, fluoridated water, the Council on Foreign Relations, the Bilderberg Group, simultaneously, yes, Paul DeMarco, people argue that the police come under the 10th Amendment, but that's, for a number of reasons, I would argue that that's not correct. And one of the reasons I would make that argument here is, and in the 10th Amendment, the powers not delegated to the United States by the Constitution nor prohibited by it to the states are reserved to the states respectively or the people. First of all, it's reserved to us, but it already says nor prohibited by it to the states are reserved to the states respectively. If you go read the Federalist Papers, the Anti-Federalist Papers, the founders of this country were very wary of a standing army, and that would include a police force as well, because they just freed themselves from oppression of a standing army. And it says right here, nor prohibited by it by the states. So we have the rights to being a well-regulated militia, and our right to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. So the police hypothetically could be constitutional if they were there to uphold our constitutional rights as their oath mandates them to do, but they're not, and they don't do that. And I could give you a litany of reasons why, but this live stream is long enough as it is. So if you guys want, come to my next, come to my channel. I discuss all this stuff here as well, and we're gonna go live again on the Allen Report and Auditing America, and we can get into this, but this one's going on a little bit here. So the police come under the 10th Amendment, right? But police, keep in mind, are also socialists, right? Because that's socialized defense, right? Think about that. The Republicans, they hate socialized healthcare. That means the government has a monopoly on it. So the government has socialized defense. So you can't have a socialized defense and be constitutional. And yeah, I'm not necessarily, I could be wrong about all this. I'm just giving you my years of study into this and my just being an idiot looking into this. So I want you guys, before this live stream ends right now, please go check out Auditing America on Instagram. All together. There's no spaces, no underscores. All together. Auditing America. Find him on Instagram. Auditing America on TikTok. He's on Minds. We never even go on there, but once, we might have to go on there one day.
He's on those of you who do, he's on Minds.
He's on Minds. We're starting to reach out into these other platforms. He's might even be on Snapchat too, but just find Auditing America. We're also on Facebook, Auditing America group. We have some lively conversations. So people like Paul, I would say, go into the Auditing America Facebook group, make a question, tag me in it, and I'll respond. And that way, yes, Chase is very insightful. Knight Rider, wow, I forgot about Knight Rider because my new channel, love you, Knight Rider. Good to see you again. It's been a long time. Come find me at fakemikerealnews.com and my new channel, Fake Mike Real News. So Chase from the Allen Report, any final comments, but also where can people find you?
Find me at theallenreport.com and The Allen Report on YouTube and your favorite platform. And my final comments are, stay tuned for what's coming next. We have a lot of great content coming your way. All these different events that are happening nationwide. So you're in for a real show, and I appreciate all your support. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Be safe, everyone, and enjoy. Have a good one. Be American. Hoorah.
Yeah, and I see one of the commenters over here saying Chase is too cool. I know, that's why I told him to take the aviators off for this live stream so he didn't make me look too bad here. But anyways, guys, it's been a real blessing. I thank you very much for tuning in. It's very much appreciated. Hey, look, a lot of Mr. America's videos have been going pretty well lately. Let's get those videos out. Let's get the Fourth Amendment out. Let's let people learn about the First Amendment and all the other stuff that we ramble and rant on. And if you hate us, stop complaining, get off the computer, and do something better and make us obsolete so we don't have to do this anymore. Because right now, there's a lot of tyranny. Right now, there's no constitutional rights. Right now, people have dishonored their oaths. This country is $23 trillion in debt. Men and women are dying in a war that they weren't even born in when it started. And that's why Mr. America does what he does, because we got a strong battle, but we're going to fight it non-violently. And I hope you will stand alongside me, Mr. America, Auditing America, all together on Instagram and TikTok. No spaces, no lines, no nothing. Auditing America, Auditing America, Auditing America. Find them all the platforms.
Everywhere.
Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Chase from the Allen Report. And I hope you guys, alongside these two gentlemen right here who own the crap out of the Bidens, the Clintons, and the NSA, will stand alongside this stupid idiot with no makeup, a backwards hat, and a fake mic. Real news. Peace out, folks. Like, share, and subscribe. Fake Mike Real News, Auditing America, and Chase from the Allen Report. See you next time, folks.
Later.